Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Marvel Future Fight v760 live stream. We are giving you the updates today for our second foray into the Eternals.
As you can see, we have the Eternals, we have Gilgamesh, Thena, and Kingo, but of course they look different than probably many viewers are used to, because these are the modern looks that were based off the comics. So we're going to go ahead and start with our first Eternal, and that is Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh is known for having a lot of strength and fortification. He is the strongest and probably the kindest member of the Eternals.
Now we're going to go ahead and move on to skill number 6, which you can already see. He has a transcendent potential attack, which is the Slayer's Fist. This attack, enemies are left burned, stunned, fractured, paralyzed, all while having their active debuffs removed. At the same time, Gilgamesh will gain a 40% HP recovery and an increase by 35% for his critical rate and damage. He also gains a few additional buffs as well. And the next character on the list is actually going to be Kingo. Again, looks much different than what's currently being portrayed in the MCU version.
He double wields swords and actually spent quite a long time in Japan training with the samurai, and a lot of his skills have a basis in that.
This is the Pentagram Slicer.
Yeah.
So again, this is a wide range attack, so your basic attack defense is increased by 30%, as well as you gain a couple of additional buffs as well. And then you can see also the basic defense has also decreased while leaving them paralyzed and stunned. Now we get to move on to one of your favorite Eternals, Kim. So why don't you go ahead and tell us more about Thena?
She's a legendary warrior, and even may have been a Greek legend that you may have heard about.
Now let's move on to her Tier 3 ability.
Okay.
This is the Spear of Heaven. So using her Eternal ability, Thena calls upon a multitude of spears. As you can see here, they barrage the enemy, but of course these characters also get an additional upgrade by new MC uniforms, which is what everybody really wants to see. With it, by just equipping this uniform, he gains an increase in his basic defense by 35%, and chain hit damage received is decreased by 15%. And we're going to see the new skill, which is pretty cool. This is the Earth Wrath.
Oh boy, winding up.
And you can see again, he powers himself up and recovers 35% of his max HP. He then slams hard on his foes, causing these, as you can see, these earth-shattering blasts. And as a result, enemies' defenses are decreased, left fractured, and you gain a 50% increase to your next basic attack. Next on the list, we're going to try Kingo. An important thing to notice as well is for Kingo, originally he was in his modern uniform, he is a speed character, while in his MCU uniform, he's actually been changed to a blast superhero. This is the Explosive Bombardment skill. It's a little quick, but what happens is he actually maneuvers a little bit behind his foes. He maneuvers dashes in between them or behind them and delivers an incredible explosion, reducing your enemy's defense and leaving them stunned. Kingo also gained a variety of buffs to his overall stats. Now we're going to move on to Thena.
She is stunning. Look at her, a goddess.
So some of her changes that come with this uniform is that her chain hit damage gains a 10% increase as she attacks, and she has guard break immunity. She also is able to decrease her basic damage. Any basic damage given to her is reduced by 35%. This is the skill number 3, which is the Sacred Strike. Here she harbors her cosmic energy into her spear and then releases it in a single strike. That allows her to accumulate true damage regardless of your enemy's defense and dodge rate. As you can see here, enemies are rendered silent, paralyzed, and bleeding. So as you can see here on the main menu, we have a little bit of a new thing here called the Dimension Rift. Now with this mode, again, you'll be able to work with your friends and alliance members to complete various objectives and earn bonuses through missions with this latest Dimension Rift mode. You'll also be able to access the normal Rift for free, and it can only be accessed once per day. 3 new characters will be added to the Epic Quests as well for the Eternals, and that is, of course, Thena, Kingo, and Gilgamesh. For all other updates, just stay tuned to our Facebook, Twitter pages. In addition to that, just remember to also see the Eternals in theaters.
All right, keep being awesome. We'll see you next time. Till then.